What's up? What's up? It's Michael Yo. I have not done a podcast in probably like a week and a half. After the Syracuse game, I think I did one after the Syracuse. I don't even know. I honestly don't know if I did one after the Syracuse game. I was so bummed after that Syracuse game. Now, this is live. This is live. If you guys want to jump in the conversation, I would love to talk about whatever you want to talk about. I got thoughts. I got a lot of thoughts. But I was so bummed after that Syracuse game. I'm still bummed about it. It's literally taken like a week and a half. And I knew we weren't going to make the playoffs. I saw everybody on the board saying, oh, what if this happens? I was like, no, it's not. It's not. Never works out that way. We had our chance. We didn't win. And I'm not going to rehash all that. But this is my first podcast in a long time. I wanted to do it. I didn't want to be angry, and I'm closing my eyes right now talking to you because I'm still angry. So I'm like, okay, let me calm down. Let me do a podcast. You guys have built up this podcast. We're over 1,300 people. We're like close to 1,400 people. So I was like, I got to give the people. I got to give you a podcast. So of course, you know about the transfer chaos that's going on. Every 5 minutes, every 2 minutes, somebody's hitting the portal from Miami or all the schools. Just don't think Miami's the only school people are leaving. It's all over. It's all over. And I'm going to talk about some stuff I hear on the boards. Please leave your comments. I'll talk about your comments. This is just me and you. Not a bunch of people on. This is just me talking to you. I want your feedback. I want your questions. Let's work through this together because, be honest, if you're a true Canes fan, you still hurting. It's crazy. It's crazy to me that we are 10-2, hurting this bad, playing in a bowl that basically summarizes our season. Pop-Tart. We're playing in a bowl called Pop-Tart, first of all. The worst thing you can put in your body is a Pop-Tart, and we playing in that bowl. Oh, look at this. IMAX already starting it off. If these players don't want to be here, bye. Look here. Uh-oh. That's my doctor. Hang on one second. I got to take this. Hello, doc. Oh, yes. Yep, 1:30 tomorrow. Okay, bye-bye. That was my doctor's appointment. I got a doctor's appointment at 1:30 tomorrow. Anyway, back to business. IMAX, they don't want to be here. Good luck to them. It's not about that, man. Look, I get it. Reese Poff, don't want to be here. Good luck to him. Never had a shot at playing. Chris Johnson, so sad. So sad. Never had a shot. Never had a shot. Robert Stafford, wasn't seeing the field. Miles Muyong. You know what I love about Miles? He didn't play. He was like a practice squad player for like 3 years. And he's trying to shine his last season, playing for probably a smaller school. But that's great, man, because you remember camp. At camp, everybody was talking about Miles. Everybody was like, yo, that kid can play. So I'm excited. I'm excited to see what Miles does, I'm very excited. But no, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying, IMAX. And I agree. If you don't want to be here, leave. But I can't say, you know who I'm going to talk about. We're talking about them all season. And a lot of you are coming here just to be like, so I saw it in my Twitter. I seen it in my mentions. Like, yo, you called this a long time ago. Even when A.J. Allen was shining, I was like, he going to leave. I knew it. I knew he going to leave. This dude needed to rock way more. And before I jump into this, I don't want you to think this is no disrespect to any other running backs on the Miami Hurricanes. I think they're all beasts. I think we all know Damian Martinez is coming back. That's why A.J. Allen is leaving. Because if it was Fletcher, I believe A.J. Allen would have stayed if it was Fletcher and Lyle. Because I believe A.J. Allen feels, and I don't know him, I don't talk to him. By the way, A.J. Allen, talk to your people. They know I've been a supporter of yours. I would love to have you on the podcast once you figure out where you go. Would love to have you on this podcast. Well, we're not going to throw shade at nobody. I just want to see where your head's at. That would be a phenomenal interview. Me and AJ Allen. And his people watch this show. So I'm throwing it to y'all. Once y'all figure out your stuff, once the Miami stuff is settled down, I would love to have AJ Allen talk about his new college and where he's going and what's he going to do on that team. I would love it. And we wouldn't throw shade because I'm not about that. Remember, I'm a Canes fan. So you can't throw shade at Canes. I know they mistreated him, though. In my opinion, they mistreated him. They didn't give him a fair shot. I know a lot of people saying he couldn't pass pro. I know that. But every time it was in a game, he passed pro'd. I do know that. I do ask people that said he can't pass pro, show me a play where he's played that he didn't pass pro. Nobody's shown me a clip. And you know people, if there was a clip, they would show me. Show me one play this season where he was in a game where he didn't pass pro right. Okay. Okay. Let's go to your comments here. Guys only leave if Mario said so. No, I disagree. I disagree. I think Mario does tell a lot of players like, yo, you're not going to play. And I think AJ Allen, mine was made up 5-6 games ago. When I announced it in the middle of the year, AJ, I knew he was leaving. I didn't talk to him. I didn't talk to his people. I'm losing my voice. I personally knew he was leaving. So I felt it. Everybody felt it. You knew that. They were doing him wrong. Dude only carried the ball 24 times. I believe he carried the ball 24 times for an average 7.6 yards a carry. All right. Yeah. Stunner boy. That AJ Allen departure. My soul, mine too. But hey, you know what's good though? Not everybody works out on every team. He's going to find a team. I just hope it's not a Florida State of Florida where we play him. Because this dude, to me, and people laugh when I said this. To me, he's an ATN type back. Not ATN exactly, but he's that type of back. I don't think the whole power game works. I really don't. The Damian Martinez, to me, that's kind of like, I get it, but show me a top team in the country that has that running back like that. I can show you many teams that have an ATN type of running back. I think that's old school. That's that old mentality. You know, Damian Martinez is phenomenal at what he does, but I don't think that wins anymore. 5, 6 years ago, 10 years ago, yeah. I don't think it wins anymore. Now, I do want to acknowledge, though, with Damian Martinez, you remember we had those 4th down and 1 problems last year? 3rd down and short problems? We didn't have that this year. We did not have that this year. And that could have been because of Damian Martinez. We're great on 3rd and 4th down most of the time. So we did not have those problems. But last year we did. We didn't have a back like that. So, but to me, the game is not 5 yards in a cloud of dust anymore. It's you need backs that can hit the outside, find the hole, and jet. Instead of 5, they're getting 20. Fit in. You know? All right, man, you got some comments coming in. Let me get to them. Chris is a CFP legend. All right, Stunner Boy, we got you. Traveling Fools, what's up? What's up? Go Canes. All right, guys, okay. Let's see, what is this one? In my opinion, Miami is okay at wide receivers, running backs, and quarterbacks. I want to see Miami develop players we already have. I do too. I think we're good on offense. We're good at all the positions. You know, get some more offensive linemen because it's all about the trenches. Those guys can get hurt. I think you got wide receivers we need to give a shot to. I still believe we need a proven receiver. Like one of those that can go out and get that ball. That's proven. Like, who wouldn't want Concepcion? You know what I mean? Who wouldn't want that dude? And you'd be ignorant to say you don't want that guy on your team. You'd be stupid. But as far as running backs, that's why they only signed Gerard Pringle. We only needed another running back. You got 4 strong running backs. You got a great quarterback room. I still think they're going to bring in a quarterback to compete. But there is no Cam Ward. So get that out of your head. There is no Cam Ward. Cam Ward is Cam Ward. That's why he's in the Heisman race. And big shout outs to Cam Ward and the college football committee or whoever votes on that for putting him in as a finalist. Because we were all scared. He dropped out. You remember that? They weren't, ESPN wasn't putting him up there. Nobody was putting him up there. And he's a finalist. And what's so funny, and no disrespect to that Oregon quarterback, but did you see they put his total yards on his card and just put Cam's passing yards and not total yards and total touchdowns? Like, to me, why is Dylan Gabriel even in the Heisman race if he's not the best quarterback? Why would you put the second best quarterback in the Heisman race? Because he's on the number one team? Okay. But number-wise, stat-wise, why would you put the second best quarterback in the Heisman race? That's like putting the second best running back in the Heisman. No, you got the best running back, you got the best two-way player, and you got the best quarterback, Cam Ward. Why is Dylan Gabriel even in that? Am I wrong in saying that? I'm not trying to throw hate, but his numbers don't even stack up, not even close to Cam Ward. Why is he in there? Because his team is undefeated? I don't know. I think that has to do with the defense. That has to do with the offense. A lot to do with him. But he's not the best quarterback by far. He's probably the second or third best quarterback. You know? I don't know. He might not even make top 5 quarterback. Let's be honest. And I'm not hating at all. I'm just saying, why would you put the second quarterback in the Heisman race? You got the best quarterback, best running back, best two-way player. Let's roll. I hope I'm not wrong in saying that. I hope I'm not wrong. But hopefully Cam wins. It's a long shot. Looks like it's going to go to Travis or Genty, but that's fine too. Cam has done more for this school than any other player in the last 20 years. So, and the whole thing about Cam playing, I've seen different people say different things about Cam playing in the bowl game. People are like, no, don't play because we need to play younger players in the game. Give a quarterback a shot. Shut up. Shut up. If Cam want to play, Cam going to play. Okay? I'm sick and tired of hearing, we need to give Emory a shot. Yes, Emory will get his chance. And do you really think these people that really on the boards thinking one game is going to help a quarterback, a bowl game where a lot of players ain't playing, you think that's going to help? Emory played against Clemson and Florida State. The dude can play. I like Emory. But all these people saying, no, Cam need to move on. You know, now it's different if you're like, yo, I don't want Cam to play because he's done so much for the school and I don't want him to get hurt. I agree. Because I don't want him to play either so he doesn't get hurt. You understand? That's a difference than you saying you don't want him to play because you want to see another quarterback play. That's ignorant. That's ignorant. And I will call you ignorant to your face. Unless you big, then I'll be like, I won't say it to your face. But you ignorant. You ignorant. This man deserves to do whatever he wants to do for this school. If he want to play, let him play. I'm just kidding. I just hope, fingers crossed, that he doesn't get hurt. All right, what do we got, IMAX? I'm mad about Miles. If he's being dismissed because of the turnover chain celebration at USF, that's it. Nah, I doubt that. I doubt that. You out of here, Rudy? All right, Rudy. I'll see you in St. Louis. All right. By the way, me and Rudy are going to be in St. Louis this weekend, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. If you live out there, we'll be at the Funny Bone, St. Charles. All right, let's see what we got here. Anthony Mendez says, in my opinion, A.J. Allen is the second best player on the team. I don't know about player on the entire team. He's the second best running back or one of the top 3. But I knew as soon as Lyle started getting more carries, I was like, yo, this dude. But here's the thing, and I've always said it. If you've listened, please subscribe to the podcast, by the way. Hit the like button. If you've listened to this podcast at the beginning, I've always said this, and I've never gotten a clear answer on this. I don't think it had anything to do with the pass pro. It's either he wasn't good in the lot. It had to be something else because we know he could play, and in the games he passed pro. It had to be something else. He might have been a player that felt like he should have got his shine and it kind of wore on him and it got around the locker room maybe. But it had to be something. It had to be something, maybe bumped heads with a coach. It had to be something more than had to be something more than just playing. I've always believed that. I don't know. That's what I feel. Does anybody else know anything? I don't know. Running back room was stacked. Yep. He did. Yep. Now, this is what people saying. This quarterback, I told you we should go out and get a quarterback. Everybody liking this dude right here. John Nader, is that his name? Yeah, he played with Cam Ward, Washington State, right? Yeah, man. I say he looks official. He looks official, man. But let me ask you this. If we keep grabbing quarterbacks, which we probably will and we probably need, and I agree with that, when are you going to develop people at home? You know? You're going to keep grabbing a quarterback? These quarterbacks ain't going to stay. This John guy gets hurt, then what? You got a walk-on coming in? I don't know, man. And for some reason, we say we develop players, but we in the portal all the time. But I do recognize, oh, need some water. I do recognize that's just the game too now. That's the game. That's how you play the game. It's a portal game. I get it. SMU gonna get him. Maybe so. Rhett Lashley's a beast, man. But all you people watching this podcast, you know, I told you SMU was gonna lose to Clemson. SMU is not good. Not good at all. They're about to get ran up and down the field by Penn State. Okay? SMU is not good. I told you this. Clemson should have blown them out. And Clemson's not good. We would have beat both of them. This is what's so depressing about everything. We would have beat both of those teams by 21 with our defense. With our defense, we would have ran up and down the field on SMU or Clemson. And that's what makes me so mad. You understand what I'm saying? So mad. And you know it too. And that's what makes you mad. We would have ran up and down that field on Clemson and SMU. All right, traveling fools, what you got? Their heart isn't there. It's better to move on. Good luck to them. Last thing we need is players that don't give an F like our little sis FSU. That's true. That's true, man. That was so, I don't know, man. I'm a hater. I enjoyed watching FSU lose. I could watch them lose every game, every week for the rest of my life, and I would be so happy. If God could create that for me, that would be in Ohio State. Those are the two teams. Florida, for some reason, I hate Florida, but I don't hate them as much as FSU and Ohio State. If they lost every game for the rest of my life, I'd be so happy. So happy. Every game. Wouldn't that be a great Saturday? The Canes win. Then you watch FSU lose and Ohio State lose, like every week for the next 30 years. Oh, man. That'd be amazing. All right, what you got, IMAX? We're never going to see the type of players we had back in 01. I know there wasn't the portal, but the players embrace competition. See, here's the thing. I disagree, IMAX. Here's the thing. I think we get caught up in, like, we're old school. Let's be honest. We old school, right? But it's kind of like if they had the portal in 2000, players would have used it. Don't act like we wouldn't have used it. You know? That's like when parents say, you shouldn't let your kids watch iPads, like older parents. Guess what? Because they didn't have iPads. They would have let us watch. They let us watch TV. And parents before them that didn't have TV go, why you let your kids watch TV? It's because it's available. It's nothing. These kids are growing up with a portal. It is what it is. Get your money. They're getting paid. So we can't be like, well, back in our day, we like competition. You sounded old and out of date. They're not like that anymore. And it's fine because the game's not like that. Because you got a school like Miami, if you're a Cam Ward, $2 million. Why would you be like, I'm going to stay at my school and get paid nothing? Possibly get hurt, not go to the NFL. Yeah, that's a smart decision. I'm going to be loyal to my school and not take the $2 million. Come on now. That's stupid money. That's stupid business, man. We can't treat these players like before because it ain't the same anymore. It's not. And all these people whining about it on the boards, you the problem. Get over it. You sound like the newspaper. You remember when the internet first came out? The newspaper was like, oh, the internet will never take over us. Guess what? No more newspapers. Because they kept saying, oh man, like back in the day when people read newspapers, Back in the day when they read newspapers. Times change, bro. IMAX. Times change. IMAX. What we got? Sanders was way better in game. Agreed. I don't know how Sanders is going to be in the NFL, though. Are y'all like me? Great college player, might not do well in the NFL? I don't know. I feel that for some reason. I don't know. Unless his dad's the coach. I don't know. Maybe he is good. I don't know. Let's see what this. Dylan is there to see Genty winning. Almost choked on my spit on that one. You almost made me choke up my spit. Dylan is there to see Genty win. Oh, I gotta text my wife here. Nah, I'll pick up our son. He thinks since I'm doing a podcast, I can't pick up our son. I'll pick up the little guy. Hold on, sorry about this. But this is live. This is real live. You know, I'm a parent. I got family first. Pick up the little guy soon. I'll pick up the little guy. Okay, gotcha. All right. Here we go. CJ wasn't anything special. Man, tell me about it, bro. Can we talk about how bad our kickoff returns and punt returns were this season? They could have put one of us back there. We would have done the same. I would have caught the ball and ran 5 yards and fell. No disrespect, but isn't that a coaching problem when you see this all season long and you don't change it? Is that a coaching problem? To me, that's a coaching problem. I would have saw that for like 2-3 games, be like, all right, let's try somebody else. But yo, at least they caught the ball. Yeah, guess what? There's other people that can catch the ball too. Hopefully, you recruited two top 10 recruiting classes. Gonna be hopefully you have somebody on there that can catch the ball. But to me, that was just terrible coaching. Like, why would you let those guys? And no disrespect, but I'm saying we all saw it the whole season. Nothing. Like, to me, that's bad coaching. It's not. I don't even blame the players. I blame the coaches for putting them in a position where they couldn't do nothing with the ball. I don't know. Would you take Jason Taylor as a defensive coordinator and Dan Mullen as an OC if Shannon Dawson? Well, we're dealing with a lot of ifs there. Jason Taylor can't do worse than Guidry. Let's be honest. Can't do worse than Guidry. Because you can say Jason Taylor's defensive line didn't play up to par. You could say that. They didn't play up to their potential, right? But whose fault was that? Was that the scheme? I don't know. There's a lot of hands in there. Was it the scheme? Was Jason Taylor not allowed to let his dudes do what they do? I don't know. But I wouldn't mind Jason Taylor being the defensive coordinator. I like Dan Mullen. He should have never got fired at Florida. Now they feeling it. I mean, they got money now because they spending it, but I take that. But I think Shannon Dawson's going to be around. He's not getting any head coaching buzz, and why would you want to leave? Why would you want to leave where you just had the number one offense? You had Cam Ward, of course. But even if he's top 10 offensive next year, at least he's done it 2 years in a row because he's going to have all the weapons. He's going to have a lot more weapons, you know, because they're going to get some people in the portal. So I don't know, man. I think Shannon Dawson's going to be around. Lance Guidry, maybe after the bowl. I don't know. Because to me, he would have been gone after the game, after they found out they didn't make the top 12. That's me. But I don't call for people's jobs. I'm saying if I was Mario, that would have happened. But guess what? I'm not Mario. Rudy Pavich, hello from your bathroom. You better not be taking a dump, bro. Dude, Rudy Pavich, do not be taking a dump in my bathroom, bro. Don't you? That should be a rule. And also, can I tell you something? I do comedy, right? I hate when people I don't know that open up for me in different cities, they'll take a dump in my bathroom, in the green room. Stop. If you're in my house, no dumps. If you're in my green room, no dumps. No taking dumps in my toilets, man. I don't even take dumps in my toilet. I don't want you taking dumps in my toilet. All right, Rudy. Who else? Yo, what are we going to do about this? I haven't even got to the second. Why'd you have to remind me of the secondary? What are we going to do? We got, look, you got Zaquan Patterson. You got Damari Brown coming back, right? Hopefully, he'll be well by then. If he's not well by then, he's going to retire. But I feel good about Zaquan. Who else you got? Yeah, help me out here. Who else we got in that defensive backfield? Hopefully everybody leaving. I know we got some young cats back there. Robert Stafford left. I know that. He ain't back there no more. Help me out. Hit me in the comments. Who else we got back there that could play? OJ. Oh, yeah. We got OJ. Thank you, Rodney P. We got OJ, Zaquan, Damari Brown. Solid. Those three solid, man. Williams and OJ. Yep. OJ Frederick. We do. So I feel good. But we need, you know what? They're young, though. We need experienced people. Like that dude from Purdue. I know everybody wants that dude at Purdue. That dude's a beast. Have you seen him? He got that white boy strength. He got that white boy strength, that country strength. He's strong. He's strong. He's strong. Anyway, we need him for sure. For sure. All right. How much NILs will keep number 7 off? Oh my God. Is that De'Ani Hill? I saw he's coming back. Is he coming back? Hey man. I'm not gonna diss a Canes player when they're on the team. Hopefully he has a better season next year. If anybody would understand Guidry's scheme, hopefully he will, because now it's his like 3rd year in it. I wonder if he announced it without talking to Mario. You know, that's the first thing that went through my head. You know how some people kind of meditate? Hey, I'm gonna say this, then they can't do nothing. Because if they do something, it looks bad. I wonder if he made that announcement. And then Mario read it on Twitter. Was like, what? What? I didn't know this. Hold on one second. Anybody get that feeling? I got that feeling. But I will tell you this. If he does stay, I hope he gets better. Because he need to get better. Because we need everybody to get better on defense. And offense. Because offense don't have Cam Ward anymore. Oh, Jaden Harris, number 7. See, you made me say De'Ani. You made me put out all that information, and y'all was trying to stop me. Y'all were like, Jaden Harris, and I'm just talking about De'Ani Hill. Hey, wait a minute. No more light-skinned safeties. I love Pete Coley. No more of this back there? You don't want no more of this? No more light skin in our secondary? Dude, I'm starring that one. That is the comment of the day so far. No more light-skinned safeties. But you want that dude from Purdue? He white, he really light-skinned. But I know what you're saying. If they black, you don't want them light-skinned. Playing secondary. I got you. You a hater. You a hater of the light skin. Dude, Pete Cola, that was hilarious. They scared of contact. I love it, man. That's so funny. Syracuse, those receivers, I got to give them credit when credit is due. Yeah, they building over there. Their coach is fiery, too. Let me tell you, that coach, fiery. But guess what? When they start losing, people remember stuff, man. People remember. You better be good all the time. Because when you start losing, loud coaches, oh, people turn on them quick. Look at that. Another dark-skinned brother. That's an artist that did the Sebastian. He laughing at the light-skinned brothers. What is this? All you dark-skinned brothers teaming up on me today? Huh? Yeah. That's how it was back in the day, in the 1800s, 1700s. Y'all just mad because we was inside the house. Oh, Lord. What am I talking about? Brian, must be a terrible man. Let me tell you something. When I saw Robert Stafford leave, I was like, man, to me, everybody should transfer if you didn't crack our starting rotation at defensive back. Like all those people behind those people should transfer. Like Zaquan got some action. If you didn't get any action behind that secondary that played this year, you just need to transfer. Because if you couldn't break our starters, the team that just gave up passes, they were like, doom, doom, doom. This was our defensive backs. Oh man. Anyway, portal could be, or do we ride with Emory? I think you do both. You get a portal that wants to compete. Like, hypothetically speaking, if you get that Urs guy from Texas, let's just say he went into the portal and you got Urs. Emory transferring because he ain't beating Urs, right? But if you get, let's say that quarterback from Liberty, right? Let's see the quarterback competition. It depends on the level of quarterback you bring in, whether they're going to, because let's be honest, when Cam came in, it was his team. There was no competition. And this whole Mario sometimes said, well, everybody has it. No, they don't. Not everybody has to compete. If you bring in Urs, give him $1.5 million, he's a starter. You know, and if you Emory, you got to decide, do you want to stay behind this quarterback for this year? But if you bring in a lower tier quarterback that maybe costs $500,000, $300,000, then you got a quarterback competition. Don't believe in the whole, oh, it's a quarterback competition if they bring in a big time. You think if they brought in that, what's that Nieder guy from Washington State, you think that's going to be a quarterback competition? They're going to have to pay that dude probably $800 million. You think there's really going to be a quarterback competition? They may fake it, be like, oh, yeah, this spring practice is going back and forth. Guess who the starter? All right. I know that blows me away. Our defense was top 25. I wonder, you know what? They were top 25. Somebody pull the stats because I'm not good at that. I would love to know our defensive ranking for the last 3 games where we fall. If somebody one day could just hit me on DM with that on Instagram or on this show, the last 3 games we played, what ranked defense were we on the last 3 games? Forget about the season, top 25. Give me the last 3 games. Where did we fall? Where did we fall? Georgia Tech, Johnson triple option 2.0. I remember that. Yeah. Dude, I remember when Guidry was up there after we lost to Georgia Tech. It was like, yeah, man, they were doing this triple option thing. Like, that's what they always do. Yeah, they were scheming some crazy stuff on them. They were scheming, and they were just scheming and scheming. We didn't know what to do. Plank time. Liberty quarterback is overhyped. All right. I think he'll benefit from coming from Marshall with the DB. Oh, yeah. Tulane guy better fit. Yeah, okay. Well, we don't really know. I will be doing another podcast soon, though, with Gio Milian. His internet went out. He living in the ghetto. But tomorrow we're going to talk about like different portal people, what things we need. But today, it was just me and you. Just venting. 10-2, though. Hey, look, 5-7, 7-5, 10-2. But it feels like we 5-7. Because we all know we would have beat SMU or Clemson by 21. And then for those coaches to be like, oh, thank you, Syracuse, for knocking out my hand. Syracuse, hey, Clemson, I did a few. Shut up. Them coaches make me so sick. It's fun, though. But I will say, if we were on the other end winning, Oh man, Miami has the best trolls in the business. Miami, look, hey, just know this, Miami. We may not win the national championship this year, but we won it for trolling. We the champions of trolling, 100%. We got the best artist. Josh doing things right there. We doing it. Okay, I'm gonna take a couple last things from you guys. Then I go pick up my son. Go pick up my son. Lance Goodry don't look like a guy that's ever cursed somebody out. You know, a player's not playing up to standard or not making adjustments, not watching film seriously. You can't fall asleep in film. Okay. I don't know about all that. It's the players need to watch film, you know? And maybe we just had a lazy secondary. And can we be honest now? Can we all be honest? We took James Williams and Cam Kitchens for granted last year because they had so many busts too, but at least they could tackle. At least they had a higher IQ. We took them for granted. And Cam Kitchens, James Williams, I am so sorry. I apologize because I was one of those people that took you for granted. And I am so sorry. Will you forgive me? Cam Kitchens, James Williams. Yes. Oh, and Flag. Yes, Flag. His IQ was great. Wasn't the fastest guy, but his IQ, phenomenal. Remember he made that game-saving tackle? I can't remember what game now, but he made that game-saving tackle. I remember Flag. Best podcasters also. Keep it up. Oh, thank you, Sean Taylor. All right. Are you talking about the linebacker and say, yeah? Yes, I'm talking. You listen, LOL 305, listen to the podcast because I called James Williams a linebacker that was playing safety at the beginning of the season. I sure did. And I still believe he was a linebacker playing safety, but he had a good IQ. He could tackle. That's something we didn't have this year. So look, I've already apologized. James Williams, Cam Kitchens. It's too late to apologize. It's too late. All right, I got to go pick up my son, but I do want to say, A.J. Allen, you know I'm an A.J. Allen fan. Now that we've come to the end of the road, I don't want to let you go, but you got to go. Run that football for another school. Oh! I don't know why I'm singing. I can't sing. Anyway, A.J. Allen, if you're people watching this or if you watch this, man, I wish you all the best. I hope you play for a school. I hope you play Miami. I hope you run for like 300 yards but lose the game. Because that would make me very happy if you play us, run for 300 yards but lose the game. Because I don't want you to win the game, but I want you to show out against Miami. All right? I do. And y'all can be like, you a bad fan. You a bad. No, I want us to win. But I want A.J. Allen to run for 300 yards, break 3 100-yard touchdowns. All right, man. I love you guys. I will talk to you soon. Later.